Okay, here are the movies I'm planning to see in November. I'm supposed to get these watch lists out the first week of the month, within the first week. Didn't work out this time. Okay, so the first one is Sarah's Oil. Sarah's Oil is one of those movies that's barely anywhere, but I am planning to go see it tonight or last night by the time I upload this. Sarah's Oil is based on a true story. It's about Sarah Rector, a little girl she lives in Oklahoma Indian Territory in the 1900s. She's allotted a piece of land. She believes there's oil under the land. Everybody else believes the land is barren. Sarah's right. She strikes gold and oil, and so the vultures are afoot, ready to, prey on her, take advantage of her, and all that jazz. She ends up becoming one of the first African American millionaires in the country at 11 years old. I learned about Sarah Rector last year on TikTok, so it's very cool that there's a movie. I learned about her just in time for there to be a movie about her coming out. I'm excited to see this. I wish it was playing in more theaters so that more people had a chance to see it, because usually when it's not playing in a lot of theaters, that means it's not going to be in theaters for long. Anyways, the one thing is that I am prepared for parts of this movie to annoy me, because we got Zachary Levi or Levy on the poster, looking like he's going to be one of the good ones. I cannot stand the one of the good ones self-insert, white person in these movies, but excited to see. And then afterwards, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do, in addition to reviewing it, I think I'll do a, what's true versus what was made up for the movie, real life of Sarah Rector versus fictional, the portrayal in the movie. Okay. So that's coming out. That came out on November 7th. I'm going to go see it tonight. The next movie is The Running Man. The Running Man is coming out on November 12th in theaters. It's starring Glenn Powell. This is going to be my first Glenn Powell film. I hear he's the next it boy in Hollywood. I don't know. This is going to be my first film. I hope I like it. I really live for Coleman Domingo's hunt him down in the trailer. I wonder if I'll live for it when I actually see it, because, it's cut very excitedly in the trailer. So, The Running Man takes place in a dystopian future society as opposed to the dystopian present society that we have. And The Running Man is a TV show where contestants, they're known as runners. They have to survive 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins. Every move of these people being hunted is broadcast to the audience. The audience is bloodthirsty. So we got our boy Glenn Powell. He's playing Ben Richards. Ben Richards is, of course, down on his luck. He's got a sick daughter. And so Ben will get convinced to participate in this competition to try to raise money, because I guess healthcare probably doesn't exist anymore, to raise money so that he can take care of his daughter's medical needs. This is not a remake. This is an adaptation of a Stephen King book that I haven't read. There was a first adaptation that starred Arnold Schwarzenegger called the same name. I also didn't see that. So, brand new story to me starring Glenn Powell, so I'm going to go see that. The next movie that I plan to go see is Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good is coming out on November 21st. It is the sequel. No, not sequel. It is part 2 in the Wicked movies. I'm a Wicked newbie. So the first movie that came, and I'm so glad that it's only been a year. We didn't have to wait 2, 3, 4 years for the sequel. So, in Wicked for Good, now demonized as the Wicked Witch of the West, Elphaba lives in exile in the Ozian forest, while Glinda is living it up in the palace in Emerald City, reveling in the perks of fame and popularity. As an angry mob rises against the Wicked Witch, she'll need to reunite with Glinda to transform herself and all of Oz for good. So I'm excited to see this. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Wicked story. I know the Wizard of Oz, but not like Wicked itself. So I had a lot of feelings about Wicked. I loved it. It was a 5 out of 5 movie. I loved it so much that I believe my review of it on YouTube is like 45 minutes, or it's not just a straight up review. It's like an analysis like of the characters. Go to my YouTube and watch that if you haven't. So, super excited. It's my most anticipated movie for this month. Okay, so there are some other movies coming out. Zootopia 2 is coming out. I'm going to wait for that to come on streaming. It's coming out November 26th. Eternity is coming out on November 26th also. Did I say November 6th for Zootopia? November 26th. Eternity is coming out November 26th. It does look interesting. It's starring Elizabeth Olsen. I like Elizabeth Olsen as an actor. I'm going to wait for it to come on streaming because I'm going to prioritize seeing Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery. That is also coming out on November 26th. I love the Knives Out series. I think I reviewed both the original Knives Out and Glass Onion. I know I definitely reviewed Glass Onion. I may not have been doing reviews when the first one came out. Anyways, so Wake Up Dead Man is the sequel to Glass Onion, standalone sequel. So in it, Benoit Blanc takes on a new case that brings him into the orbit of a charismatic priest, Monsignor Jefferson Wicks, and his devout congregation. When a mysterious death occurs, as they do when Benoit is around, Blanc must navigate a complex web of secrets and simmering tensions within the community to uncover the truth. I am going to be the most unhelpful partner on the case. I am going to be suspecting all the wrong people, and I'm going to have a great time. I love this series. I love the whodunit. I love the Agatha Christie, or the movies based on Agatha Christie's books, starting with the one that came out in 2017, Murder on the Orient Express. And there's been 3 movies, and with, was it Powell? I love them. I don't be knowing now, they be tripping me up. I'm gonna guess who the killer is 2 seconds before Benoit tells us who it is, and I'm going to have a ball. And if you don't get a chance to catch Wake Up Dead Man, it's only releasing in select theaters, which I don't know why it's coming out in theaters instead of just dropping on Netflix, but I think Knives Out was in theaters. Anyways, if you don't get a chance to catch it in theaters, it will drop on Netflix on December 12th. So not that long. It's coming out November 26th in theaters, coming on Netflix November 12th. So pick where you want to watch it. And that is it. For December, I'll be watching Christmas movies. It won't be like October Scaries. I usually just look to see what sounds interesting. Yeah. And that is the plan for November.